We have been living nomadically for the past 4 years. Since 2020, we've been living in our camper van that we converted out of a retired ambulance. Now that we're ready to board some planes, today we have landed in Estonia. In the last video, we flew into Estonia and checked into our hotel, and that's where we left you.
So we are in Estonia and we're very hungry. We just got off of our plane. We checked into our igloo and now we are going to get some vegan ramen because it is the closest to us. And also ramen's like my favorite food, so that's pretty sweet.
Okay, so we just finished our lunch, which was like so good. And we're walking to a little grocery store, which we haven't been to here yet, obviously. And right behind us, we saw this. Love, that's the tattoo that Lil Peep had across his stomach, and Nick has it now on his arm. So we're gonna go have our first grocery store experience. First restaurant experience went pretty well. Got a couple things for tomorrow morning because like right now we're not right in the middle of the city. We did fly into Tallinn and we haven't explored at all the old town or anything yet. Like we literally just started filming exactly what we've done so far. We do have something planned for a little later on, but we have like about an hour and a half to spend right now. So I'm really happy I slept on that second plane.
Me too.
I was really nervous that I wasn't gonna get enough sleep, but here we are.
This evening, we had sauna rituals booked. They were led by Jaam, who is a guide here in Estonia. And we were in for a serious experience.
How do you feel?
Ready?
The first hour involved us getting to know Jaam and him getting to know us. Jaam had oak leaves, juniper, and other dried plants that he had collected locally here in Estonia during the summer. The whole sauna smelled strongly of each of these individual plants.
It helps to make your skin breathing more intensive, and also it's good for if you had joint or back issues. It releases densities and also those holes. But good. I make it more, perhaps more intensive, and then those holes that are staying there.
As he continued the ritual, he would pour water on the rocks to create steam, and then he'd press that hot air onto our bodies. He then would stop periodically to lay the leaves on us, kind of protecting us from the hot air, and then he would do this in a rhythmic pattern. Once we were ready, it was time to do a cold plunge, in which he guided us through our breathing, before laying us down to meditate or unwind or whatever felt right. And he compared it to shutting down and turning on a computer. When a computer first turns on, it's still figuring out the system, and anything is possible. And as things start to slowly load, they begin to make more sense.
Oh my god. I've never felt something like that before.
Since I didn't jump in the sea, the next morning I was motivated to try again.
Good job, sweetie.
Okay.
And that was before moving on to our next hotel, so we could see more of Tallinn.
Hey, hotel room Let's check out that view. We're just arranging what we're actually going to be doing tomorrow. So we are getting a car rental and have some exciting stuff planned for tomorrow. In Estonia, on this island called Saaremaa, there is like a rabbit island or rabbit thing, like there's all these wild bunnies, and we thought we were going to go there. Unfortunately, it's closed for the winter, so we may do other things with animals, so we're gonna figure that out. And then we're gonna go get some food because we haven't eaten yet. I mean, we bought like smoothies and bananas and stuff for this morning, but it's time to get like an actual meal and go see Tallinn because we haven't seen Tallinn yet. We've been at the sauna, so it's been amazing, but it's time to do something else. We're walking up to the old town here in Tallinn, which we are so excited to explore and also get lunch in.
As you can imagine, we were thrilled to find out that there's a little vegan restaurant right in the heart of Tallinn's old town.
I could not pronounce that. So I just pointed it out to our server, and she had told me that it means Northern Lights in English. So, Ohaya. It's an IPA. Yeah. The mannequins here are a little different than back home.
So the old town here in Tallinn is so beautiful. We've spent the past over an hour walking around, and there are a lot of people considering that it's a weekday in off season. So I can only imagine that it gets really busy here during the summer. So beautiful. There's so many cute like bakeries, restaurants, coffee shops, and then little experiences that you can do here. So you could definitely spend more than one day here.
Unfortunately, we were kind of scared that my skateboard would be too big to be brought on as carry-on, and we didn't want to check any bags, so I didn't bring it with me. But now knowing that our hotel is like right next to a skate park, I'm like kind of bummed, but that's okay.
I just finished my edit and we turned on the TV and there is early 2000s pop music videos playing. And I honestly feel like I'm being transported back to my childhood. So, I mean, I'm not complaining.
Let's go see a national park.
Okay, so this morning has been like bing bang boom. Someone met us at our hotel and dropped off a rental car. So that was really cool. I've never rented a car that way before. Every single car rental that we've ever had, and scooter rental, etc., you have to go to the store, like the storefront, the desk, and rent the car. Not here. She just brought the car here, and now we're sitting in it all of a sudden, and things, I don't know, now we have a car. So we are going to be taking this car to a national park today, and I'm really excited to see it and explore it and show you what we find. So let's go in our car that we're suddenly in.
It's a nice car too.
It's a really nice car. Ready, kids? Oh, yeah, we don't have those. Okay, let's go. Share with the class what just happened?
I saw St. Petersburg on the map, which is...
Well, we were like, first of all, going the wrong way.
Yeah, well, I typed in the national park and it just took us to this like random spot on the road. So we pulled over and I zoomed out on the map and I saw St. Petersburg, which is Russia. It was a little further away than it looked on the map. We're like an hour and a half from the Russian border, but
we're on the road.
We're on the road to get there, so we're gonna turn around and go back down towards the national park, which is like towards the Gulf of Finland.
I want to drive this car, so it's my turn. It reminds me of my old car. I love it.
It's not like the ambulance, that's for sure.
Yeah. Like, we're just so used to being in the ambulance, so this feels so quiet. Getting up to speed is so quiet and so easy. It's not like...
I think if it wasn't so foggy, we'd be able to see Finland out that way. But that land is also Estonia there. But this body of water here is the Gulf of Finland.
Nick wants to see if he can climb this tower, but the sign is all in Russian. So I'm gonna Google search it with my camera. We were doing this yesterday at the grocery store. Keep the hands on the railing. When lifting, pay attention to climbing the booth to check the safe.
Can I do it? Is the question.
Honestly, I think that these are all just the safety measures. Thank you.
So we're here at Viru Bog, and it is gorgeous. It's really reminding us of BC, or as we've been saying, it's giving BC, and it is absolutely gorgeous here. Estonia is very similar to Canada, a lot like BC actually, just in its kind of climate and everything. It's gorgeous here, man. It's so beautiful.
So we're hungry for some lunch. We just stopped at a supermarket to get some stuff to make sandwiches like later on. But do you ever do that? You go to the grocery store and get stuff to make food, and then you're like, okay, now time to go get takeout.